All right, so my friends, welcome. We're playing 5 new brews for Explorer. We're doing 5 new brews for Historic tomorrow, but today we're doing the Explorer brews. The Anthology came out. I did a full review on the Anthology on my YouTube. If you missed it, go watch it. It explains all 25 cards that are in there. And one of the big ones is the Eldrazi. Matter Reshaper, Thought-Knot Seer. Unfortunately, no Reality Smasher. I know, unfortunately. We get Kozilek, the Great Distortion. We get World Breaker. And then we get Wastes. So, a lot of new cards here, and I'm trying to build a ramp deck. It's kind of weird because the Thought-Knot Seers and Matter Reshapers of the world are a lot better when you're using Eldrazi Temple to cast them, obviously. You know, and they don't see a lot of play in Pioneer proper. But let's give it a spin. Let's see how it goes. We're ramping. You know, we have Boreal Grazer, Cultivate, Wolfwillow Haven, Binding the Old Gods. A lot of ramp. You got the middle turns can be Matter Reshaper, which honestly a very good like blocker. Mid-range card, Thought-Knot Seer, and then we got Golos to go get whatever land we want, or Cascading Cataracts, and then we go really big here. Worldbreaker, Ugin, Kozilek, Ulamog. A lot of big boom booms, and we're splashing black for binding, but also because it gives us a package of 4 Thoughtseize against control and combo decks, 3 Extinction Event against creature decks and go wide decks, and some trackers. Ugin, get the idea. And yeah, that's basically it. Nothing too crazy here, honestly. Some creature lands, a couple cute lands for our Golos, and that's the deck. So, 5 new brews, brew number 3 of 5. Let's rock and roll. Brought to you by Kolos Apparel. Kolos Apparel, best Magic apparel. They're not even close. The holidays are coming, and you got to get yourself and your people who in your life that love Magic some Kolos shirts. Great designs, super high quality, super funny, super great, and it's honestly the quality is a big one. They're just so freaking comfortable. Love them. Kolos Apparel shop. Love that shirt. My shirts are on there. Check it out. Kolos Apparel shop. MTGArena shirts are great too. Promo code Jim, 10% off your order. Again, order soon if you want it for the holidays. And check it out. Kolos Apparel shop. A beast called Quest. Come on. That's ridiculous. This is awesome. All right, let's go. Chat. Coming out with me. Oh my god. How about a hand of the week? Huh? Little hand of the week action here. We're going to mulligan this one. And tips for adapting to best of one. Just play it as is, probably, honestly. I don't know, Is Blast Zone legal? Yep, it's in the deck. Historic Brews tomorrow. We'll keep this. This is fine, honestly. We're just in a bit of Forest. We've got Cataracts, Haven, turn 3 Binding. Stitcher's Supplier off of a Watery Grave. For Sieve of Truth. Man, look at them. Look at them. Just doing their thing. Decklist is on the overlay. As always, you can also type in exclamation point deck or exclamation point decks to bring up my untapped.gg page, which will show you all that. They didn't play a second land. They must have, like, this. I don't even know what they have, honestly. Well, why would they keep this hand? But sure. We'll go Land Haven. We don't actually have a black source yet for our binding, which is, like, fine. Let's actually play Oasis. No. Let's put the Haven on the Cataracts, I guess. That's fine. Sure, put this here. So I want to have a color source for a Thought-Knot Seer if I draw it, or if I draw a tap land, I can play that and play Reshaper. So let's take up. All right, so I don't know what they're doing. They're just missing land drops and not doing anything. So we're gonna cast Matter Reshaper and just say go, I guess, because they're not doing anything. So. Kept a one-lander, I guess, and didn't pan out for him. They keep the hand on accident. I mean, I'm guessing they have, like, the Saga that flashes things back, and their hand's, like, really good, but there's just a one-lander. It's just, like, a super high-risk one-lander, which didn't pan out for them. But so, some sort of grindy Sieve of Truth deck. We're going to bring in our Go Blanks, and we're going to bring in... I kind of want the Tireless Trackers for a little more grind. And I might cut the Grazers. They're probably a Thoughtseize deck. So let's like cut some of the air and just have more gas in our deck. And then go from there. I don't really know exactly what else they're doing, so I'm not gonna go too crazy, but keep mulligan, dismember in Historic. I think it's fine. The 12/12 on the sideboard. Let's see, Kozilek. Kozilek, the Great Distortion. Another no black hand, unfortunately. We can keep this, I guess. We have Matter Reshaper. Favorite block in history? I have a special place for Onslaught. I obviously love Goblins, and then just like, that's when I started playing competitively, so. Onslaught Mirrodin block. Alright, so draw Cultivate. They took Go Blank. It's called, there's our black source. Reshaper's fine too. Yeah, so I'm going to build a purely colorless deck in Historic for the Eldrazi's. Hey, Karn, why did you walk in here, huh? Okay, bye. Okay, bye-bye, Karn. Alright, so they're going to cast Sea of Truth. So this is like the Stone Cold Nuts. So they're a Founding the Third Path deck. You want to cast Founding the Third Path and then cast Sea of Truth from your graveyard and draw 3 cards, which is pretty good. So this is like the nuts. Like, casting Sea of Truth off of Founding the Third Path is about as good as it gets for them. So we're going to go Haven again. We have Cultivate, Reshaper. We're going to mill 4, hit Suppliers, and another Sea of Truth, and a Demonic Bargain. Exile top 13 cards of your library, and then tutor. And they're going nuts. They're just going crazy. Thassa's Oracle, Village Rites. They're popping off. It's probably Wastes, Ryan. Alright, and they're going to shock in a card. We draw Overgrown Tomb. We have no things to do with it yet, though. Like Matter Reshaper. Just like, we're probably going to want Thoughtseize against them, honestly. Now we know a little more about their deck. Otherworldly Gaze, man, they are really going hard here. Kind of a cool deck, honestly. Next turn, they get to draw 3 off of their Sea of Truth. Unfortunately, losing our if we got a Go Blank this turn, it would have been nasty. Vintage Cube, I don't know when it starts on online. Alright, so they're actually going to cast the Bargain, not the Sea of Truth. Exile the top 13, and then search for a card. They're trying to Thassa's Oracle, which is cute, I guess. We have Worldbreaker next turn, which is pretty gas, honestly. Trying to go land, cultivate. They didn't make a land drop. That was a really sketchy play. Like, why not just draw 3 cards there? Why do they want to tutor so bad? You know, what's the thing they want to tutor for? Alright, so put in land. And I have an uncounterable LD spell next turn. It's a 4 cruise Pioneer deck from Regional Championship. Wins by decking itself with Oracle. Sure. Well, I guess I just like get bargain, get bargain, get bargain, get Oracle. But like, this just seems super sketch. I don't know. Like, Nykthos, that was our first deck. First deck was Mono White, Angel Devotion. Second deck was Crackling Drakes. Now we're playing the ramp deck. Anything you miss, folks, is always going to be on the YouTube. So make sure you follow me on YouTube. Follow me on everything. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok and MySpace and stuff. Mirrodin, Bosch Iron Golem was a chunker. A chunker. Tireless Tracker?
Good lord. Gigantism.
We gotta cast Worldbreaker here, honestly. It's just like, we need to disrupt them in any way we can. So this is 4 or 3 to activate. Sure. Let's play Radiant Fountain. Play Worldbreaker. Eat this. Attack for 3. I mean, they are dead next turn, so dead on board. We also have double Oasis too. The deck has 5 cards in it. If they have an Oracle in their hand and a land, they can flash back the Gaze and just cast Oracle and win. Which is kind of gross, actually, but... So yeah, definitely, I thought they were more like a fair deck. This is like a weird combo deck. I guess the Extinction event on Odd would be pretty gross. There's Oracle. Alright. We drop a Seiju. And we have Tireless Tracker. And they're at 8. I mean, they're going to chump. They have 5 cards in deck. We're probably dead next turn. If I fire up Lair of a Hydra. Oh, yeah, they have to, if they have Fatal Push. Grasp. I don't see any pushes. Another Oracle, Claim to Fame, Sieve of Truth, Deadly Dispute, Go for the Throat, Shadow's Verdict. I don't see any pushes. I guess we're just gonna go for it, right? Just like Hail Hydra and let it ride. All right, Hail Hydra. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess 5 is enough. Not that I need 1 spare mana. Yeah, whatever, sure. And before they have 4 pushes in their hand, yeah. I mean, what are we gonna do? You know. All right. I mean, kind of a cool deck from our opponent, but definitely, I mean, we did nothing that game. We literally cast a vanilla 3/2, and then we cast a 5/7 on turn like 6. So like, imagine if we'd like been playing actual threats, you know. But sure, that's fine. Cool deck. Okay. Yeah, it's fine. It's not great. We'll keep. Courtyard. Thoughtseize, sure. It is a Thoughtseize format. The good news is that, like, you know, rampy stuff tends to be good against Thoughtseize, so they take the Thought-Knot Seer because if they somehow knew we were drawing a second Cultivate. Yeah, I've played Obliterator plus Fight Spells before in Historic. You can find it on YouTube. Oh, just freaking Greasefang. Oh, this is bad for us. Greasefang is probably unbeatable for us. And they had this card of Parahelion too, just like the Stone Cold Nuts. Yeah, we're so dead. So dead. Yeah, Smash would have been cool for sure. It'll come eventually. Okay, not a Greasefang. Yeah, Greasefang is probably, I don't want to say unwinnable, but about as bad as it gets for us. Greasefang is obviously insanely good against decks that don't interact, and not so good otherwise. It's like fine otherwise, but like it's definitely a deck that's pretty finicky. But tends to not do too well. We do have Thought-Knot Seer, yes, but yeah, that's really all we have. So Matter Reshaper, that's not that powerful. I mean, I should just Reshaper here. Like, blocks these pretty well. Gets a little value when it dies. Reason I chose Go Blank instead of Hearse. It could be one, could be the other, honestly. I mean, we don't crew Hearse that well. And Go Blank is a pretty good card. I could be wrong, for sure. These are all Brews. I built them all today on stream, so definitely not optimized lists. The old Matter Reshaper. What the hell is going on? The old Matter Reshaper and a Matter Reshaper. You love to see it. All right. Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna cultivate. The problem is, like, if they just ever draw Greasefang, we just lose. But I have no card sleeves. Yeah, I don't protect my card. What is going on? The arena's lagging really bad. The mouse is like dragging. 16s. I don't think I want to attack. I kind of want to. I kind of want to end the game, right? Sure, I'll attack. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. They found it. We're dead. Yeah, I mean, what is going on? It's a freaking mouse. All right, you got me. All right, so not so good. So, looking for answers. Thoughtseize. Go Blank. Needle works too, actually, which is kind of cool. We're going to cut... our bindings aren't great. Yeah, we're doing best of 3. It's like... It's not like an actual new early access thing or whatever. And best of 1 kind of sucks, so... I'm going to cut the Grazers, I think. Is it Grazer? Might just be some of the bigger idiots, actually. Just cut like the Ulamog, cut the Kozilek. Thoughts on adding Stronglands to Historic? I don't like it. I think it's too damning, probably. Binding is weird, because, like... yeah, Golos and Binding both seem... I mean, even Ugin's not great, because, like, they just Greasefang you, you know? Like, World Breaker's not really great either, but... I mean, Matter Reshaper is not particularly good here either, but let's shave, like, a Binding. I mean, Golos can get Scavenger Grounds, which is kind of cool. And Best of One's fine for what it is. It's just, like, it's just not what I prefer, you know? Yeah, it does size well, and it does have reach, which is kind of cool, so... But I think we cut the Grazers. As a blocker, it doesn't really matter, and like it just they're gonna Thoughtseize us and crap too. Whenever everyone's Thoughtseizing you, the card of Royal Grazer isn't very good. Grazer's good in high resource games, not low resource games. So, and I'm gonna shave. I think an Ugin on us. I guess Ugin mops up pretty well. It's like Golos, a Binding, an Ugin. A land, honestly. Let's try that. Sure. Try this. So, if we stop them from Greasefang, we still have to beat their... Oh my god, what the hell is this? Oh my god, what ugly... And they have, like, the command to kill these too. I mean, it does work. Alright, we're gonna keep this, I guess. You know, if we win a fair game, why not? Alright, Thoughtseize, yeah. Greasefang, Tracker, Chariot, Witherbloom command. Let's take Witherbloom command, and we'll needle Greasefang. I mean, not Greasefang. We'll needle the vehicles or whatever. Yeah, let's take the enabler, I guess. We have Go Blank available too, so. It's not great either way, honestly. Sorry. What do we think here? What do we think? This kills Needle for value. Yeah, I'll take this, sure. Alright, so we draw land for Cultivate and for Go Blank. Alright, drew land, sick. We're just gonna... We can just needle Chariot and then needle Parahelion, I guess. And then just set up for Cultivate, Go Blank, and kind of just like... We draw something, obviously, but... The question is, do I want to like preemptively play these, or if I say go, they play land, we play land, Cultivate, they play land, Greasefang, and then I still have time to cast these? Yeah, I'll just chill, I guess. Here's Hive. Hopefully nothing else. Well, they drew the card Thoughtseized, but they whiffed on the command, which is good. So we draw Forest. We're going to go land Cultivate. And get Forest. So we have a colorless land, right? We have 2 colorless lands, so I would say Waste probably like isn't necessary in this deck, honestly, but whatever. Play the Marsh. Probably play the Tracker. Problem is I can just like cast Chariot next turn, but let's go land. Let's go Reshaper. Let's needle Chariot and needle and the other one, I guess. So they can't crew it. Then do I hold this or do I just hold it, I guess, right? We're in no rush. Sure. They have white right here. Second needle? Okay. That's bad, because now their combo's live. They attack into my Reshaper, which is insane for us, I feel like. Alright, Reshaper's gonna hit. A Golos. Sure, it's fun. Their hand isn't even really worth blanking right now. We're just gonna Golos next turn, and we'll get probably Scavenger Grounds, I would guess. Liliana of the Veil.
A fight? And you think you can? We all have things we'd rather.
That's pretty awkward, honestly. That's a really good hit. I mean, now I get to actually, you know what? Now I get to blank them. Sure. Why would they just like give me this free go blank? You know, we gotta beat the Liliana, but now they have actual nothing but a clue. I guess they have a clue, a creature land, and a Liliana. We probably want to Reshaper over Golos because they can just edict us. Yeah.
I'm tired of your secrets.
I think we just discard Golos. We can like Field of Ruin their Hive and then play Matter Reshaper. Discard Eliminate. We draw Thought-Knot Seer. It's pretty bad against Liliana. Just gonna Matter Reshaper. Kill this. We'll get our wastes. We'll show off. Drunk Fool says, you think the $10 wildcard packs are worth it? People don't like drafting. I mean, they're not cheap, but if you're looking for your last, you know, few cards, sure.
Off you go.
All right, so in goes the Llanowar Wastes. Liliana's on 3. We draw a land. This is not that bad. This land Thought-Knot Seer. Kind of doubt they have a good card in their hand, but... Oh, never mind. They did have a good card in their hand. Now they can Edict me again, which sucks, but, I mean, what else are we going to do? And now let's draw a Big Idiot. We have 7 mana in play, so...
Haven't you ever heard of personal space?
Let's not draw Ugin, please. That's a Big Idiot!
Oh, it's Lazy Helix! Oh my god!
We'll exile... They have white, 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 green, green, black, black, black. Get the green. And then I can always buy back the Worldbreaker if they kill it. Alright, so they have a Chariot, but they can't crew it. So just 2 2/2s. Play a land. Plus Liliana. We draw a land.
You won't be outsmarted.
Attack Liliana. And now we play lands, they go. If they Edict me, I just buy it back and cast it again. Discard Thoughtseize, sure. Alright, attack Liliana. Definitely a little surprised we're in this game, but... Alright, so there goes Worldbreaker.
Off you go.
Alright. Sack Forest, buy it back. Cultivate. Can I cultivate and cast Worldbreaker? I cannot, unfortunately. So we're going to lose a Cultivate. Whatever. What do I hit with this, though? Like, Chariot, if they were able to kill this somehow, Chariot could maybe be threatening. And hitting their lands is like, you know, 5 mana, 6 mana, 7 mana, whatever. 8 mana is an inflection point, but that's like pretty far away. I think we should hit the Chariot. Play it safe. Warbreaker's doing work, though. Hey! Well, I guess I'm an idiot.
Still a piece of garbage.
Alright, draw Thought-Knot Seer, sure. Still can't crew it. They block. They have land 7 now, too, so if they draw land, power, Helium, they can do that, too. Whatever, sure. Play Thought-Knot Seer, so they go. Obviously, the empty board Thought-Knot Seer is not particularly great, but whatever. Sick.
Game.
All right.
Blouses.
It's just how he drew it up, I guess. I got all these bindings back in, honestly. We, Matter Reshaper, Cultivate, Go Blank. Like, what's our worst card? I don't really know, honestly. Like, binding just... We are going to want to kill things post-board. I think 3 is fine. Tracker, Extinction Event. Yeah, this is 3 Ugin's fine. Yeah, let's do this. Sure. Yeah, I mean, Tracker, like, the thing is, Tracker is good when you're, like, interacting, which we aren't doing a ton of, so... I mean, we're going to keep this. Playing 26 land or something like that, so... Like, if they have the nuts, like, there's nothing we can do. Like, literally, if they just go, you know, turn 1 Thoughtseize, turn 2 Rafine's Informant, discard Power Helion, turn 3 Greasefang, it's over. You just can't do anything. You know, like... Our deck is not really built to interact like that, so... Removing Thoughtseize. I don't think I want to do that. Seems pretty important. It's one of our few ways to interact. Alright, chill. Bin Matter Reshaper. Bin Go Blank, probably. Binding. No land! Sure. Alright, well. That's a pretty good sign for us. We have time to cast Cultivate and to Go Blank. There's the land. Alright, so they have Salvage. So if they have Salvage into hit Power Helion to Greasefang, we're dead. But again, nothing we can do, so whatever. Can't even cast Thoughtseize this game, so let's get our... Alright. Yeah. So once again, end step Grizzly Salvage into a land, and then they also hit Power Helion, we lose, but whatever. They hit Witherbloom, Fatal Push, land. Okay. Not bad. Now you can Thoughtseize into... We actually can't Thoughtseize into Go Blank, but here's a naked Greasefang. No! We can't Thoughtseize and Go Blank. It sucks, actually. How are they at 12? Double Thoughtseize, double Shock. Yeah, I mean, like, the problem is that... Alright, we gotta cast Thoughtseize, I guess. Sure, let's cast Thoughtseize. Their hand is... Alright, good. So we can take the Informant. They can't hardcast Chariot yet, which is good. And we can... I can't believe we can blank them next turn, but if they go land Chariot, we might be in trouble. But at least we're, like, building up to Ugin then. So, let's get, I don't know, Forest, I guess. And play Forest. How many basics do they play usually? Is there a chance we can, like, field them and cheese them out? Wolfwillow Haven. Not a good draw. I guess I could also just, like, play frickin' Blast Zone and put it on 3. You know, like, it's not really, like, the best ever, but Go Blank here isn't particularly great because they just have redundant cards in their hand regardless. We Haven a Forest, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I mean... I guess Haven up or Blast Zone up to 3 is like an interaction point at least. Why do you tap a Swamp? What's wrong with you? Stupid program. I'm not gonna cast it anyway, but alright, let's say go. No land, please. That was worse. Alright, I believe we're dead now. Hold on. Wait, did your Parahelion too? Oh, come on.
Somebody's playing a prank on me.
All right, fine, you got me. All right, I mean, I definitely Hearst would be a lot better than Go Blank in this matchup for sure. So that's a thing to consider. I think Hearst is probably a little worse overall because we don't crew very. What do you think, chat? Smiley face or no smiley face? We have fun in that match? What do you think? I'm going to say no. Maybe they'll ban Greasefang, right? He turns to a crying face? Oh, I love it. That's great. All right, on the play. Oh, the ugliest of hands. I'm 47% to draw land. The old Arboreal Razor 2 land hands are just the actual stone worst. We have the Cultivate, but then we just like don't draw. You just go Razor, play a land, don't draw a land. We just sit here and do nothing. I'm gonna mulligan. He can't keep his hand. Sure, much better actually. We'll keep this and we'll ship the Haven. Actually, yeah, I'll ship Haven. We have turn 1 Grazer, turn 2 Cultivate, or Matter Reshaper, which is pretty good, so sure. Alright, so that, and so go. How do I think Magic could attract newer players? I think having a good on-ramp is very important. There needs to be a fairly cheap and simple way to play Magic, which used to be standard, which doesn't really exist anymore. And that doesn't exist. They don't push paper, especially in paper. There's no paper. If you're a paper player, if you want to be a new paper player, what do? You learn every card Magic for Commander. You learn Modern. You know, these are all insanely hard formats. So I think Standard is a very important format in the grand scheme of things. Let's just play our Matter Reshaper here. Cultivate next turn. Kill some Boom Booms. Jumpstart. Jumpstart's cool. It's a good product, but I don't think it's like the best on-ramp as far as like, you know, like when I first started playing 100,000 years ago, what is this? Are they actually like an adventures deck? You would go to your local store, you would learn the game with a precon, you would draft for a little bit, maybe build a little bit of a collection, and you play some standard, maybe get one of those like, you know, event decks for standard, and you work your way in like that, you know? So, yeah, block constructed, sure. Alright, so we're just gonna land, attack, and play Cultivate. Pioneer is the most approachable, but it's still like a 10-year-old format, you know? Yeah, like how the hell is a new player supposed to pick up a commander deck full of 100 unique cards from literally the entire history of the game and every mechanic ever in the game and make sense of that, you know? And the problem with draft is hard. It's not easy to draft. You know, like it's a challenging format. So it's not the worst thing in the world for a new player, but it's still a lot to take in at once, you know? Alright. So they're actually just playing adventures. Alright. Freaking Temur Adventures circa 2019 or whatever. Plains. Oh, sure. We're off the map. Golos. It's not a bad draw. Back in my day, you bought a starter deck, you read the pamphlet, and you hope for the best. Alright, so we're going to Golos for... We already have Cataracts, so... I don't know, honestly. I mean, do we think Field of Ruin has merit? Probably not. Second layer of the Hydra? Scavenger Grounds? Probably not. I guess just layer. Alright, so go. We have activate Golos off of Cataracts next turn, so... Man, they're actually just playing a deck from, like... This is literally just a deck from, like, Standard, like, you know, however long ago. They're playing Triomes, but... You get Blast Zone? Yeah, I mean, Blast Zone's fine. I guess they have Innkeepers and stuff. Maybe I should have gotten Blast Zone there. That's very fair. The second layer is, like, probably not going to matter that much. Back in the day, my friends and I didn't read the pamphlet and played all of our lands on turn 1. There's your innkeeper. All right, yeah, so maybe Blast would have been better. That's fair. All right, we draw another land. We need a land to activate this. All right, let's spin the wheel. Top 3, looking for a free big spell. Thought-Knot Seer. Ugin the Spirit Dragon.
Bingo!
Binding the Old Gods. Oh, yeah, let's go. All right, so we're going to Thought-Knot Seer them. What do they got? They got 3 lands and a Fae of Wishes. And then we're going to... should do everything, right? Just binding them. Hit Innkeeper. Play free Ugin. Bolt the Idiot. And I would say this game is going well for us. A Boreal Grazer in the red zone.
Wow.
What's your comeback, my friend? I mean, Golos is nuts when you hit 15 mana worth of spells. Yes, Golos is pretty nuts. Sorry, 16. Can't do math. Grazer's getting in. We don't mess around. It's not about the damage. It's about sending a message. Space, resub, thanks so much. Goals, it's 3. But Reconstruction, it's 0. Feels bad, man. Yeah. Alright, so... I mean, what do we want against them? Like, do you need anything? I would say... they're going to have counterspells post-board. Deck's perfect. I don't know what to cut, honestly. Like, I would consider bringing in the 4th Ugin. I would consider bringing in, like, Tracker, maybe. I mean, Extinction Event does kill a lot of their stuff, but, like, I don't think that really matters, honestly. So, maybe we bring in, like, Ugin for, like, I don't know, Kozilek? Nah, because they have counterspells. I want to have the cast trigger. We're not going to bring in Thoughtseize now. Thoughtseize is like a very specific thing. Tracker over Thought-Knot Seer? I don't think so. Tracker is good against counterspells too. I do want to cast freaking Kozilek. I do agree. Ulamog seems actually a little underwhelming against them. It just like...
Make a little noise here, huh?
Come on, I can't hear you.
For Kozilek. I was going to say it. There was no way we're not drawing both Kozilek in our opening hand. There's no way it's not happening. I should have said it. God, I was thinking it. Why didn't I say it? Not a chance. There's just no possible way that we wouldn't draw both Kozileks. It's just not. It's just like, it's like predetermined. You know, like. All right, we got to mulligan this, unfortunately. We only have 4s. Like, yeah. It's already a mulligan anyway, so. All right, that's better, I guess. So keep this, just ship a land. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. All right, Land of War Waste, sure. Kozilek, the Great Distortion. Edgewall Innkeeper. That one's pretty good against us. Yeah, I mean, our hand's like not great, you know. Remember this card? Man. Welcome to the Inn of the Prancing Pony.
Ah, our hero returns.
Shit, sorry. Was I muted? I was muted, sorry. I said very important things. Omnath. Land, gain 4, sure. The problem, of course, is like if they just have a counterspell. That was a great draw, actually. Golos. Cataracts. Of the cascading variety. And now I have... They got to deal with this. And then I also have Ugin in the chamber as well. Oh my god. Escape the Wilds, Bone Crusher, Lovestruck Beast, Land, Fae of Wishes. Alright. Getting a little scary. We can't spin Golos because it costs an extra mana because this thing... I guess the World Tree is better in that regard. This costs... Yeah, it's 5 mana, 6, 7. So we need more. Oh wait, can they go land stomp? They didn't play a land yet, did they? Shit, I thought they played a land already. Uh-oh. That's fine, I guess. So land, shock, stomp, Golos. We go Grazer land, and we just try and play Ugin. Oh, they're not gonna do. Oh, they're gonna do it. They have stomp. They have the thing. Sure. Play Lucky Clover. Gross. Gonna tap right here for the stomp. Sure, that works too. Good old Lucky Clover. Very strange enablers because the cards are already also good by themselves. Bone Crusher Giant and Lovestruck Beast did not need any help to be playable. So when you have the synergy cards that are urge promoting the cards that are already good on rate, it's kind of an ugly situation, but... Alright, Forest, Grazer. I'll put a Overgrown Tomb in. And we're just going to say go. We could Beseiju the Clover. These are from... Oh, these are from... Wait, what's what? What's from what? This is from Escape the Wilds. This is on Adventure. This is on an Adventure. This is on an Adventure, right? Yeah, okay. Alright, this is whenever you cast. We also have a 4/4 layer here. That's not very good, so... Alright, yeah, I'm gonna kill the Clover. I guess. Like, not particularly happy about it. Why would they just have my freaking layer of a Hydra? Oh, honey, they're green. Okay, sure. And pain-free green. That's fair. Alright, yeah, I mean... I guess Omnath gained 4 life here, too, which is kind of gross, but... Alright. Yeah. Say go. I think we're probably too far gone here with Ugin. Maybe not, but like obviously if they have any counter spells, we just lose. So. All right, there's your wish. Reveal a non-creature card. Escape the Wilds. Beanstalk Giant. Oh my god. Gain 4 life. They have a land too. Man, this is a freaking standard deck back in the day. That's ridiculous. Like... Alright. I don't know if Ugin does it here, honestly. Alright, I'm just going to block, because we're probably going to Ugin minus anyway, so... Alright, I'm at 9. They have actual 100 cards just hanging out. And then if I Ugin minus next turn, they can just, like, play another Omnath and just keep going. Both Omnath and Escape were banned, yes. And Lucky Clover. You draw first. So, the problem is if we Ugin minus here, they just, like, recast Omnath, recast everything else. But we're dead if we don't. So... what am I gonna do? Gotta draw another Boom Boom next turn. You're up. Ugin's on 3. I have no idea what's in Adventure, what's in what's it called? Escape the Wild Zone. Whatever. Whatever happens, happens. That's life. Stomp me. I'm dead. Dual mana cost. That makes sense, sure. Maybe it's less that I don't know, more that I just don't care. Honestly, it's just like, alright, whatever. Here's Beanstalk Giant. They have Fling, too. No Fey Bushes. Oh, I get the Fling! Get the Fling! Oh, there it is!
Oh, it's Lightning Helix! Oh my
Finish me. That was cool. I'll allow it. I'll allow it. Alright, game 3 on the play. I don't think you want Thoughtseize, honestly. Sure. This is just fine. Whatever, this is fine. Let's do this. Thud. I don't know. Fling's a pretty good name. Alright, play first. Thud was in that deck, wasn't it? Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm gonna keep. We'll draw a ramp spell or two. That's what our deck does, right? I played Fling and Extended back in the day. One of my best Magic stories is from the card Fling. Kozilek off the top. Don't even say it, J Doom. Don't even say it. Alright, tap, land, go. No Cultivate. Alright. I mean, it's alright. We have Thought-Knot Seer, I guess. Beanstalk. You want to hear the story? I wrote an article about it. I used to play Fling Affinity back in Extended, but when I first started playing like PTQs and stuff. And it was like an Affinity deck that played Aether Vial and Atog, Fling, you know, Frogmite, Ravager, etc. Alright. Their hand's double Innkeeper with no payoffs. Cool. I have Blast Zone, dude. And I'm playing against the person playing a Mind's Desire combo deck. You know, like cast a bunch of spells, untap your lands, cast Brain Freeze, etc., etc. And it's game 3. I am on the draw. I have a very good hand, but I have no interaction for their combo at all because I'm playing Affinity. And on their turn 3, on the play, they start to go off, and I just give them the stink face, you know, just like, do it. You know, like, I'm going to make you sit here for the next 10 minutes and do this. So it was like kind of a convoluted, complicated combo. And they are like, all right. And I just sold it that I was just a shattered, broken shell of a man. Because we're both like 5-1, you know? And he goes through all the motions and just like pretty sloppily goes through everything. I could Blast Zone here, but that seems pretty sketch. I only have one card for me to there's no way they have a spell in their hand for Thought-Knot Seer. Because they would have cast literally almost anything. But I can't stone ram myself, so whatever, I'll play it. So they go through all of it very sloppily. They're playing the card Cunning Wish in their deck, which is the 3-mana instant where you get a instant from your sideboard. And they could have like actually killed me like 10 ways till Sunday, but they were kind of just like, all right, let me just deal with this idiot. Get him my next round. So they blah 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 blah. Cast Brain Freeze for my entire deck. They just you sicko. And they just say go. So I'm empty library. They're like, you know, 12 life or something like that. So I go, okay, untap, upkeep, Vial goes to 2, Vial in Atog, sack all my artifacts, disable the vault and play. It's 10-10 AHOG, fling and kill you. And they like almost fell out of their chair. Like it was like the sickest win ever. It was great. It was really cool. All right, well now we're freaking boned because they drew Bone Rush Giant. This is a terrible trade. They have Beanstalk next turn. I probably should just Blast Zoned, honestly. That sucks. I just like have these 8 drops in my hand though, 10 drops. We're gonna get crushed by this. Play this card next turn. Yeah, I gotta Blast Zone. I should have Blast Zone last turn probably. I should have just sucked it up and did it. What's up, John? Thanks for the resub. Shitty Blast Zone. Yeah, if I had Blast Zoned last turn, they wouldn't have drawn those 2 extra cards. We might be fine here, but yeah, now we just have like, you know, a bunch of crap. All right. All right. This is getting scary. All right. They're not going to attack. Oh, no. No, I can't play my World Breaker. No. All right. So go. God, sacking your own lands at the ramp deck is not cool. Yeah. I mean, this turn could go horribly for us. That's pretty bad. Yep, that's a pretty bad start. All right. Okay. Double Bone Crush on Thought-Knot Seer, draw card. I mean, obviously, the error was to not Blast Zone the turn prior. And I'd still be in the same spot with the World Breaker anyway, so that's kind of unlucky, but... oh my god. This is, like, not a deck in Pioneer, either. Like... Alright, yeah, add 5 mana. Yeah, play Clover. Now they have Stomp for the other Thought-Knot Seer, too. No, they're going to Beanstalk Giant instead. Sure. Alright, yeah, this all got out of hand pretty fast. If they hadn't drawn those 2 extra cards, maybe I would have had time to play my stuff, but now we're just, like, just in the war zone. Get a mountain. Oh, they can still Stomp, too? Oh, my god. They've now put so many lands into play that the Omnet doesn't even do anything anymore. A 10. Now we're just dead. Yeah. We have 3, 6. You can't even do anything. Alright, sure. Alright, yeah, that sucked. We probably still would have lost anyway if I had Blast Zoned the Innkeepers away, because like our hand was so bad that we wouldn't have drawn out of it, I don't think, regardless. But that's okay. What are you gonna do? Alright, so we ended up going we went 1 and 2, which is not great, obviously. Let's take a look at the my free card first. Oh, Firmament Sage, just what I always wanted. And I'll top over to untap.gg as always. Take a little looky-loo. Went 1 and 2. Honestly, I mean, Thought-Knot Seer and Matter Reshaper, they're just like not that good of cards. They're good when they cost like 2 and 3. When they cost like full retail, they're just like not super exciting. I know these aren't loading, but yeah. And as far as like ramping goes, like I played a Simic ramp deck on a cool stuff video recently that was pretty cool. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not sad we tried it, but overall a little unimpressed for sure. So moving on to deck number 4, but you two folks, love you. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you fine folks in the next video.